So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
So things are underway. Bruno Fernandes. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Matheus Cunha will be scheming up here, Peter. He's a lovely link-up man who can take on all sorts of creative roles, and his ball carrying and dribbling skills are top draw. I think he'd be the first to admit that his finishing needs a little work, but he's a big player in this team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Havertz. Ødegaard. Havertz. And he's got the beating of his man. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, great leap! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Matheus Cunha. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Gets a good foot in there. Zubimendi. That's good running with the ball. Nkapoui. Added Zubimendi. Saliba. This is a promising build-up. Gyökeres. Casemiro. Now Ugarte. Šeško. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ball is over the line. And it's Ugarte. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Cunha has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's rising! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
White. Added Zubimendi. Mosquera. Eze. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Amad. Now this could be a chance. Rice. Havertz. Now it's Havertz. And that is expertly dealt with. Ugarte. Played to Casemiro. Amad. Plays the return pass. Bruno Fernandes. Distributed tidily. And it's Mazraoui. It's a good run down the right. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And it's been taken short. Lofted in. And that has earned a reprieve for the tries, one from range. Oh, cracking effort.
Sure, certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Shaw, Mazraoui, Martinez, Eze, and it's Zubimendi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Havertz was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
This looks promising. Gyökeres, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Now it's Havertz. Nice sequence of passes, this. Always Gyökeres! That's another chance! He's scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Eze. Oh, this is a very good run. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Mazraoui carries the ball down the right. Mazraoui got a long way forward to join the attack. Zubimendi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Fernandes. Now Diallo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Zubimendi. And it's Rice. White. And the counter is on. And it's Zubimendi. Now Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Still just the single goal between the sides. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That has not gone well. He is through here. Oh, played right into his path. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Saliba. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Zubimendi. And here's Havertz. Now it's Ødegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Zubimendi. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Eze. Havertz receives it in a good position here. Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
Number 10, Eze. Number 8, Ødegaard. Number 41, Rice.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Number 9, Gabriel Jesus. Number
Manchester
19,
United are looking to go forward now.
Number 16, Norgard. Number 23,
That's going wide
Miguel
left.
Merino.
Matheus Cunha. Shaw, and he's had it nicked away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nicely weighted ball. Shaw. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Manchester United can now introduce
Substitution
the
in
first of
progress.
their substitutes. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
That's been drilled in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And he's taking no chances there. That'll be a throw-in. Miguel Merino proves just a little bit too strong. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Xerxes. Bruno Fernandes pinches it off him. Menu.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
And a chance! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So, third corner of the game. Punched away. And the finish!
2 added minutes.
Well, he
has
got
been
rid
indicated.
because he was under pressure.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Menu. That's a good ball out wide. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim
And
Beglin
now,
and to
all
wish
members
you
of the
a very
crowd,
good evening.
I'd like to ask you to...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Rice! Carvajal with the clearance.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's on it, can he get away? That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brahim Diaz.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brazil have...
Decent chance! Oh, that's another chance! And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Rice. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Nkapuyi. Now Subimendi. Rice. Subimendi. And Nkapie. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's found a way past. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ødegaard. Good, strong midfield running here. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No goals as yet. Eder Militao.
Madrid definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Ødegaard. Mosquera. Subimendi. And it's Eze. And that could set him on his way. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Havertz clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rice is behind this one.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Ødegaard! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Mosquera. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Lovely ball, and he's had a shot! Ødegaard. To Havertz. Ødegaard. Havertz. Subimendi. Gyökeres. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Brahim Diaz. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Great vision. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's in a great position here. Fran Garcia. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Ødegaard. This looks promising. Now it's Ødegaard. Tries to pass it through. That has been knocked clear. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Nkapuyi. And it's Subimendi. Just past the 40th minute mark. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Carvajal. And here's Valverde.
Valverde really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Eze. Camavinga. Well, that looks a decent ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And now, please
Any
turn
strong
towards
opinions
the
on the
screen
first
for a
half?
special
I think it's been a decent
presentation
enough
featuring
watch,
our
despite
guest
the half
performance today.
stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Good ball, good take. Brahim Diaz plays it short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ødegaard. Havertz. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Arsenal have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Great chance here from position A1.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Ødegaard! And it's Ødegaard. Valverde. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Rice. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Eze.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has a look up. Eze. And the shot! It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Ødegaard, number 41, Rice, number 10, Eze, number 29, Kai Havertz. Coming on the field, number 16, Norgard, number 23, Mikel Merino, number 19,
And now a sudden chance to
number
counter.
9, Gabriel Jesus.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. And he is deftly away. And it's Carvajal. Now it's Valverde. And still we await the first breakthrough. Now that's well seen too. Asensio. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gabriel Jesus really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. White. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Valverde attempts a clearance. Oh, that's fabulous. In with the challenge. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He might be, and the shot! And no mistake. How they've waited. Now they have it. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 14, Gyökeres.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Trossard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Mikel Merino powering forward here. Oh, sweet feet. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's picked his shoots. It's a goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 19, Trossard. Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
75 minutes played. This is a promising build-up. Lovely feet. Mendy is onto this. Mendy crosses it in.
Well played and well cleared.
And now the breakaway. Oh, delightful ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Distributed tidily. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. He is through here. He's beaten the last man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is lovely. Bellingham. Arsenal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Now it's Güler. Into the last 5 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mendy. Mendy. Here's the header! He's dealt with that really well. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's managed to get rid. Arsenal needed that. They
There will
really
be 5
needed it.
minutes added time.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Güler has good running with the ball. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. Impressive jump. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Asensio. And we're done. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And Havertz! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And here's Havertz. Havertz. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play.
He's having a shot! Nearly, but not quite. And it's Rice. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That looks a good ball through. Madueke. Ødegaard. In with the challenge. Havertz. Still goalless. Havertz. This is a promising build-up. Lewis Skelly has the space to scheme. Eze. Zubimendi. Havertz. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, good-looking ball. Incapuyi. Eze gets a good foot in there. Zubimendi. That's a good ball out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Punched away. Played out towards the right wing. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Rice. And it's Eze. Gyökeres. That is a great pick out. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. One winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
15 minutes till half-time. Ødegaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. This might... Tries a shot! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 33 minutes is number 14.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Saliba. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Eze, spread it left, tries to cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a sharp pass. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Martinelli. Eze.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Martinelli, looking for options for movement. White. Now Zubimendi. Incapuyi. He's through here. Mosquera. And
2
Incapié.
added minutes has been indicated.
Mosquera. Zubimendi. Gyökeres. He might be in here! And it's Zubimendi. And it's Eze. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but
Everyone
so
please
far,
welcome the two
haven't really
sides.
seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So straight into the second half. Madueke. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rice. Now it's Eze. Now it's Havertz. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Eze.
Oh, great feat, that.
Gyökeres. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. (3-0), and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lewis Skelly for Rice. Martinelli. Foot in. Eze looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Eze receives it. Eze! Goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, terrific save. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 10, Eze. Number 8, Ødegaard. Number 41, Rice. Number 36,
Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Coming on the field, number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Number 16,
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
23,
Passing
Miguel
is
Borrero.
crisp and sharp.
Number 72,
Norgard. It's Gabriel Jesus! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Trossard stood his ground strongly. Picked out brilliantly. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Merino. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. And here's Trossard. That has been slung wide. Gabriel Jesus. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gyökeres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! And that has faded wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Timber. And it's Rice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Merino. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's White. White made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Gyökeres. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Havertz. Timber. Gabriel. And it's Timber. To Havertz. Gabriel.
There will be 3 minutes
It's Rice.
added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. To Martinelli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Trossard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gyökeres. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Space for him to turn and look. Cleared away. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a
Winning